Hi everybody, it's the Intuitive Healer, and today I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Pisces. All right, so let's go ahead and tune your energy. All right, so I'll be reading from 5 different decks. The first is the Osho Zen Tarot. Then we have the Moonology Oracle, the Psychic Tarot for the heart, as well as our Lover's Oracle. And then today we'll be doing a question from the Fearlessly Authentic deck. So it says, how can I be more authentic? I also picked a card from the Lover's Oracle, and we'll be talking about that later on, so stay tuned. But first, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Spirit Tarot for the heart. And Pisces, beautiful colors in the cards today already, and I haven't even really started. So those of you that haven't come to my channel, welcome, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, thank you for being a part of the family and subscribing. If you guys haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you'll be notified when my new videos do come up. And as always, know that I love you, and all of my readings are neither male nor female. So if you're a cross-watcher coming in, feel free to change the characters as need be. All right, so still kind of feeling the energy here, feeling what's going on. Yeah, I'm really kind of feeling right now, right off the get-go, that Pisces is really dealing with something. Well, I feel like you guys have been like overthinking something. And I think it has a lot to do with the past. I think it has to do with things that have taken place, maybe, you know, resulted to point A to point B to point C. And, you know, I feel like there's partly, you know, in the mixture of that, some dreaming. And maybe really having real dreams about, like, things changing, things getting better. Things, you know, like stirring the pot a little bit to create a little bit of healing so that you Pisces can actually start to get going here. Now, the card to me talks about your authentic truth, and sometimes the Pisces, loving Pisces, so romantic, well, they have a hard time being like a super truthful person all the time. And not to say that you're deceitful, because that's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying that sometimes, for the love of other people, you actually were painting a different face. And I'm not saying that your intentions were bad, because I don't believe that they were. But I do believe that you really wanted to show all of your authenticity. And now I feel like you're coming into play with this, ooh, the Empress. Coming into play with this energy surrounding strength. You know, when we're talking about our authentic truth, we are in our power. No, we are in our strength. And that situation has to get empowered in some way. whether we create that way or whether we, you know, just kind of have a little charisma about us. Sometimes it's just hard to keep that consistent authenticity. And it's not because we have bad intentions. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups. It's because we're trying to make people happy. And that's okay, but don't sacrifice yourself, Pisces. Ooh, Six of Cups, abundance. All right. I'm going to keep pulling these cards here. Because I really feel like you're done not being yourself all the time. I think that you've had this breakthrough about life. Ooh, Queen of Swords. That you finally have come to a point where you're kind of done with putting on the show, the fake face. And it's not a bad fake face. It's just a face that you would rather not be. So, I don't know. Maybe just take a breath through it and just move in the right direction. We have Four of Pentacles. I'll go ahead and keep pulling these. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. The Star. And then on the back side, we have the Hanging Man. So it's interesting that the Empress comes up right away. I feel like you're in a place where you're being very confident about your life. I feel like you're being in a space of, you know, real truth here. And that's why this card comes up, you know, asking you, how can you be more authentic? Because you know your authenticity. You know your truth. That's why the Empress is here. Because that's what it's speaking. You know, you're being influenced by a lot of different planets. We've got a crazy little trining tomorrow with the summer solstice. We got the new moon in Cancer, and then we have like, what, a solar eclipse? Well, that's a lot. Stand in your power, Pisces. Right here, right now, in this very moment, is a sacred union that you are telepathically connected to. I think you know who this person is. This person is your home, Pisces. This person is your will, Pisces. And you can be very abundant with this person. Because you guys play, because you laugh, because you have the same type of humor. Maybe in the sack, it's just insatiable. Whatever the case may be. But I believe, Pisces, you know who your sacred partner is. Whether you have that person right now or not, I feel like you are in a place where you are planning a strategy in order to be with that person. Because the Six of Cups comes up and, you know, you're working really hard in a lot of different directions in your life. And, you know, they are abundant too. So this is a lot of really good energy here. Being very, very abundant. Having multiple streams of income, possibly. Having multiple strategies to plan different businesses, possibly. Queen of Swords comes in to save the day and rescue you from your emotions. Because some of you Pisces, you're not living with your heart on your sleeve. The Queen of Swords says it's okay to come out and tell this person your truth. Tell this person what they really, really need to hear from you. And I know that you've kind of went back and forth about it. That's why we have the Hangman here. There's been this wishy-washy, should I go talk to them? Should I not go talk to them? Should I talk to them? I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Here is the Strength card, but it's also Leo. So you could very well be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or this could be you sitting in this very present moment trying to gain some strength to go forward and talk to that sacred partner. So I say take a risk, go for it. What do you got to lose? Nothing. But you have everything to gain with this person. So sacred partnership also means self-care, self-love. You've decided to work on yourself, formulated a lot of plans. Not sure why you were so greedy in the past, but I think that part of your lessons had something to do with that. But this time around, I think that you're like, the past, I didn't have the love that I wanted. I had the person and they were great. They were wonderful. I was very attracted to them and had chemistry. But you knew there was a person that was greater that was going to come in at some point. Because you'd been upgrading yourself, right, Pisces? You've been doing that. That's why this Four of Pentacles comes up. You've been thinking of a really good plan. And I don't think that you've been telling anybody about it either. Because that's why he's holding it. He's like, no, I'm not telling anybody. And then the Queen of Pentacles comes in and says, all right, it's time to come out. It's time to come clean about the past. It's time to, well, you could very well, I don't know. Tell them the truth. Or tell them your story, or tell them your side of the story so that you can have abundance. We have 9 of Cups. You have abundance. Usually Pisces are usually in that energy of major, major abundance. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing here. You got a lot of future wealth coming here. This is very significant card. And it shows up with the twin flame soulmate union partnership here. Our beloved, our intended one, 9 of Cups. You've been working really hard and not telling anybody what you were going to do. So you figured out a plan and you figured out how to gain everything and to barely lose nothing. Okay? Because I think somebody from the past was trying to take something from you. They're still trying to take something from you now. They've been manipulating you out of things. So be wary of them. If you've been in a partnership with this person for a really long time, know that there's parts of them that can be very shady. Don't trust unless your heart says it's okay. Sometimes the past holds truth to those characters of those partners. So, the 7 of Swords says you're going to leave a little bit behind, but you're mostly going to take everything. Because you worked hard for it. It's all yours. You will be nice and give some, but you're wanting to go be with the star. Okay? You've come into this higher union of belovedness, of, well, I say sacred union. All right, let me pull some cards here again, because I want to get a little idea of like what you took and who this star person is, because that person is very psychic. They might possibly be like some type of spiritual teacher, or be, I don't know, like maybe an energy worker or psychic or something. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. Okay, you were juggling two people here. Or maybe a job and a business if you weren't juggling two people here. Possibly the person that you were dealing with was juggling a lot of things too. Maybe that's part of this little thing. Maybe that person from the past wasn't able to juggle very much for you, Pisces. So I think that you wanted to go find someone else. You wanted to find, you know, an empress. You want to go find an empress. So you turned into it so you could magnetize to it, right, Pisces? I'm on to you. Oh, yeah. So, what is your truth, Pisces? I'm going to ask ascended masters, angels, and guides to come in and guide Pisces in the right direction towards their heart. I ask that the messages that come through, yep, of justice. All right, so justice will be served. For those of you, Pisces, that have been in a long-term situation and you've been married and you've been wanting to get out, well, here's the time. Here's the day. Go get your justice and, you know, get a divorce. You don't need to stay in that situation if you're not happy. Go find your happiness or make your happiness. And then your happiness will find you, right? Yeah, I'd go ahead and do that. For those of you that are in court proceedings or things like that, all the stuff happening is going to be in your favor. So don't worry. Don't fret. All is well in your world. Ooh, 10 of Wands. So you've been carrying a lot. No wonder you're used to it, okay? The 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Like, you're totally used to, yeah, you're used to carrying a lot of stuff. This is like you've had a lot of burdens with this person from the past. Why, Pisces? Why did you stick it out with that person for so long is my, you know, like my question here. Whew. Too many burdens. Free yourself, Pisces. You don't need to be caught up in all that. All right. 7 of Cups. You're going to build an empire with this person. I think this person is a business individual, really business-minded person as well. And I think that you know that. I think you know that they are in the energy of the Empress as well. I know that you know that they're making their own 9 of Cups. And look, you guys could build an empire. Everybody's got a cup and everybody knows how to strategize. The 7 of Cups also signifies being in balance in all avenues of life and having abundance and prosperity in all avenues of life. 7 of Cups is lucky to me. All right, one more card. Pisces, you know you'll have a happily ever after. This person's home. 4 of Wands. This sacred partnership, well, this is the one. That's the one. I think you finally figured that out. Or if you're in a relationship and we're doing this the opposite way, they know you're the one. Okay? Maybe they do, Pisces. Maybe they do. Oof. All right, I'm going to put this card up here too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from our Osho Zen Tarot. And I think I'm going to pick a couple cards from my Psychic Tarot for the Heart, just to kind of, I don't know, I'm nosy. I want to know about some love. You know me. I got to get, ooh, that one just flew right out of my hand. Teach. So, yeah, you might, because of your experiences, be able to teach people the correct way, or you might be teaching yourself right now about how to be better. Or as you persevere and, you know, you come into this union, you leave the stuff in the past, you learn more truth, you become more spiritually inclined, super intuitive Pisces. So I think that you might turn out to be a teacher, teaching those valuable lessons that you learned from the past. Ooh, dang, take the lead. Okay, so for me, this card right here really talks about taking the lead in your life, going forward. Like, you've got to get to this sacred partnership over here. That's what it's saying. It's like, take the lead in your life. You know, take the lead. I feel like you're really disappointed over that situation. I really feel like you are sad. And I'm not really sure why, but I really want to find out. I feel like you're just looking at them and you really want to be with them, but something happened from the past. Something happened. And I don't think your intentions were bad going into it, but maybe there was something that drew you back one night in bad behavior. Or if it's the other way around, maybe that person that you were wanting to be with had one of those nights. Maybe they were drinking a little too much and got a little risky or not risky, but frisky with somebody unintentional. Ooh, slow down. We got courage. So yeah, all the factors are pointing here for you to go and really bring yourself the courage to slow down a little bit, take some time to get into this energy right here. Because there is the courage card. The courage card comes up and it really is talking about you taking the time, saying what you need to say, or listening to what they have to say, figuring out some things in order to be able to be together. Because I think you love them and they love you. And I think that you were a beautiful love story at one point. Or for those of you that haven't met your twin flame or soulmate, that person is coming and is going to give you wish fulfillment. Because that's what I'm also seeing with the slowing down and the courage in those cards. It's really, you know, pointing to me that there's actually going to be a new beginning for some of you Pisces. And, you know, this very well could be a new beginning with a person from the past. I mean, yeah. I know there's all these juicy nuggets in this reading, Pisces. But let's keep going. Understanding. I think that you are expecting this person from the past that you need to talk to be more understanding. Because I think that you're questioning that. I think that you're scared. I think that you're, you know, just like, I thought we were done. But we were never done. I didn't really fall out of love with them. I just told them I did. Ooh, because you had a point where you were turning in. Oh, dang. Okay, so yeah, you meditated on it. You're like, I need to manifest this person back into my life. Or they need to manifest you back into their life, Pisces. Whichever way this is going to go. Whatever way is fitting your experience. Ooh, the miser. Okay, I think that you didn't give enough to that person in the past. I think that maybe you thought that that was going to possibly be a one-night stand, or maybe it wasn't going to go long-term, but it was going to be fun for the meantime. So you didn't put that much effort into it, the miser. Ugh, that's harsh. No wonder, Pisces, I was feeling this really crazy energy here. You weren't being authentic with that person. That's why that card comes up. I was like, boom, there you go. But I think in the very beginning of the relationship, you were authentic. You were super incredibly authentic. But then you got scared because it got too real. Trust. Oh, yeah. So you really have to trust that there's a divine intervention, a divine energy that is assisting you and bringing you to this space, you know, so that you can have your wish fulfillment, so you can be with your sacred partnership. I just think that if you trust a little bit harder, that maybe it's going to show up the way that it needs to show up organically, and you don't have to push and force, and you don't really have to get fearful. I think the fear is holding you back, and it's blocking you from the love that you want from this individual. Ooh, I'm just going to take these first two off the top. All right, so what happened was, I think that in your past relationship, you had the ability to be kind of rebellious and you pulled some stuff. Or a relationship that you used to be in, that person pulled some stuff on you, okay? They were acting out of line. Maybe they were supposed to be a mother and they were out partying. Or they were partying at home and they weren't accepting their responsibilities. Or if it was a father, he wasn't, accepting his responsibilities and doing what he needed to do. Whatever the case may be here. Even if it's an ex that you shared dogs with or shared a communal rental property or something. Like, there was rebellion. You guys had some toxicity. You and this person from the past. And this could be an ex from the past. And not this ex, but another ex. Because that's what it's showing. All right, I'm going to go back to this card. Here again, Pisces is abundant in all areas. Look at, we got a celebration happening here. There's success. Whatever you're putting your mind to right now, you're trying to make a bunch of money. And I think that's the big thing, is you want to have happily ever after with a cushion life with this individual here. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling right now with this, is that's the case. Is you're really been formulating a plan ever since you had an awakening that this person was the right individual. And that you're going to come in, but you're going to come in with a large offer. You're not going to play no games anymore. You're going to be like, no, I'm going to show this person who I really am, because I did not show my authentic truth in the past to them. But I should have, because they were the one. Patience. So I think that person in the past has had some patience. Maybe this twin flame soulmate intended one has been waiting on you to do this too. Pisces, this person from the past is probably still in love with you. The one that's your sacred partnership, the one that makes you feel like they're home. The one that feels at home with you. Control. Pisces. Shame on you trying to control that person in the past. That's why they split. Oh, dang. Pisces, come on. I know. Well, this time come in and do it right. Okay? Don't be so controlling. You got to step back a little bit and let them breathe. Maybe you were smothering this person in the past. I don't know. Or this was like reversed. If you were in a situation where you had a child with someone, you were feeling very controlled by them, and maybe you couldn't get out of that partnership in order to go to this person because that person was controlling you. Maybe that husband was controlling you. I don't know, Pisces. Ooh, yep. Suppressed that situation. This person from the past, that ex, or you, whoever was resulting in taking too much control in the wrong direction, well, guess what? You were causing suppression here from that individual that you really wanted. You wanted a happily ever after. And then once you realized it was that person, you were the one that was holding that happily ever after of yours back. Pisces, what the heck, la? Seriously. What the heck, la? Ooh, it caused some fighting. So maybe that person was fighting with your ex. Or maybe they were upset because that ex was controlling you. I don't know. I think that caused some fighting. Maybe you were fighting with the ex. Ooh, this is getting dramatic here, Pisces. It really is. I think you need to breathe through this one for sure, because this one's been heavy on your heart. That's why it's caused so much pain. Aw, Pisces. So you feel lonely. That person left you, or you left that person, and after the breakup, well, you were still dreaming of each other and that happy ever after, that wish fulfillment. And you were like, what happened? What went wrong? Or they were like, what happened? What went wrong? I thought you were the one. You were the one that was in my dream. You were the one that was in my dream. Dang, Pisces. Did you break somebody's heart, Pisces, or did someone break your heart, Pisces? You were in my dream. Whoa. That's intense. Just saying, Pisces, that's intense. Super, super intense. I don't know. Really intense. What a story, right? Ooh, dang. All right, more truth is coming out. Somebody got compared to somebody else. That hurt somebody really bad. It wrecked that dream. It wrecked that dream. I think that made that person not feel good enough to be with you, or you didn't feel good enough to be with that person. Because somebody was comparing somebody, and that shouldn't have been, because they were way different leagues, both those people. Oop, inner voice. Yeah, that person right there listened to their inner voice and took off. Or you listened to your inner voice and you took off, Pisces. Whatever the case may be here, right? You were in my dream. You were in my dream. Wow. That's intense. All right, let's go ahead and turn this card around. This is from the Lover's Oracle. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So yeah, you do have the power. You do have the power. I say go run after that person, Pisces. Like, make that love story. I'm like, oh, come on. I want to see this go all good and stuff. Don't want you to be I don't want you to be all sad and stuff. I want to hear about the love story. So come on, Pisces. Give me a love story. Really want one. All right. I'm only going to pull like 5 cards here. I think a lot of this has kind of been said, and we're going to settle into that energy. It says your hard work is paying off. Again, another validation, a confirmation from the universe that you are in prosperity and you are going through wish fulfillment right now. You do have the power. You can take the lead. You can teach people how to do this the right way and how to not do what you did to someone. I think that might be the biggest thing. Ooh, bring love into the situation. Yes, again, Pisces, here's the thing about it. You've always wanted love. I think that you've been running from the love that you've always wanted. It showed up in front of your face like full force and you were like, oh no, I still want to live a single life, or that other person wanted to live a single life. And then the real thing showed up. Put a wrench in that situation real fast. That person was dreaming of you, or you were dreaming of that person at some point. So you've got to get back to this. You've got to, Pisces. This is, you just have to. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, Pisces. So here's the thing. Open the door. Let that person really know who you really are this time. Not the person that you were faking. Okay? Let them at least have that from you. Your dreams need a practical plan. So again, you are dreaming of them or they are dreaming of you. And if this is a significant partnership here, here's the thing about it. You might have been staying with the wrong person when the right person was right in front of you. Or you were the right person and that other person was in those shoes. So, thank you so much for enjoying my reading today, because I've really enjoyed this one. And again, if you have never been to my channel before, welcome, welcome. And I hope you liked the reading. And for those of you that haven't already, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you'll be notified of my new videos when they do come up. And I am available for personal reading, so all my information's down there in that description box below. I love you so much, Pisces, and I know that you're going to be awesome in showing your authentic truth, because I know you are looking for happily ever after, wish fulfillment with that sacred partnership. So enjoy yourself and have a great one. Namaste.